morning.
For inviting me here and let me speak to you. I'm probably going to have to put these glasses on and off. It's difficult. Part of the age, I guess. My name is Maureen Sakakeeny, and I am a civil engineer and a small business owner. In 2008, I became the majority owner of Sak Environmental, LLC, an environmental consulting and engineering company founded in 2003 based in the Merrimack Valley. We specialize in providing sustainable solutions to pollution and hazardous materials issues. Our clients include major corporations, small and mid-sized businesses, and state agencies. We've utilized many small business resources over the past several years, which I believe has helped Sak Environmental not only to survive in this difficult economy, but to grow. Let me tell you a little bit about Sak Environmental and its evolution as a company. Sak was started by my husband in 2003 as a sole proprietor. I was working elsewhere at the time and commuting 25 miles each way every day up and down Route 93. The idea of growing a business right here in the Merrimack Valley and giving up that time-wasting, gas-guzzling commute and creating the kind of company I always wanted to work at was very appealing to me. I always had an interest in the environmental field and the pollution issues, having grown up in Woburn in the days of civil action and Wells G&H. So I took the leap that many entrepreneurs take. I left a job with a predictable paycheck and benefits and headed into small business ownership. But Sak Environmental has grown on average 25% per year for the past 6 years. We've had some dips, we've had some surges. Our annual sales are about $1 million per year, with a goal of reaching $3 to $5 million in the next 5 years. We currently employ 10 people, including technical and administrative and marketing staff. Our clients value our responsiveness, our technical expertise, our advice, and cost effectiveness. How did we get here? Well, right after I took majority ownership in 2008, the economy turned south. This was a real challenge, and time to put my problem-solving skills to work. My whole family was relying on the success of this business. I obtained WBE, which is Woman-Owned Business Certification, and DBE, Disadvantaged Business Certification, in 2009 from what was then SAMBA, the Office of Supplier Diversity. I knew about SAMBA and subcontracting opportunities for public works through former experiences with large engineering firms that did infrastructure and transportation work. This certification helped us land our 2 first public sector projects, an environmental monitoring project for the City of Newton and environmental permitting assistance for Department of Energy Resources to provide technical assistance to city and towns developing solar PV arrays. This helped, but it wasn't enough. I heard about a small business development program offered through a nonprofit called Interrise at a Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce meeting. It was called the Streetwise MBA, and it was basically, so shout out to my Interrise people. It was called the Streetwise MBA, and it was basically like a mini executive MBA program specifically for small business owners, with a special focus on women, minority, and urban businesses. For very little investment on my part, I spent 3 evenings a month in Lowell for nearly a year, getting the support and learning skills that I knew could immediately be applied to my business. It was through the Interrise program that I met Andre Porter, the Executive Director of the Office of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, who has been a great advocate for small business and a resource for me and for the Interrise program. And it was Andre, as well as Representative Dorcina Foray, who invited me here today, so thank you for that opportunity. With renewed energy, I made some significant investment in my company, and its website and marketing materials, and I sought to reduce my expenses, my overhead expenses. And I took advantage of the difficult real estate economy and purchased an office condominium. I learned about the SBA 504 loan program through my Interrise class from an SBA officer who spoke to us. And I was able to take a 20-year loan at a very reasonable price to purchase, renovate, and move into our small business office condominium, which allowed us to lower our monthly expenses. We now have room for a few more staff members, and it was time to grow. We lean on outside support as much as possible. Our bank, Salem 5 Bank, and the folks at the Interrise program have been great resources. We outsource and subcontract work to other small businesses to support them as well. We've hired new graduates from college, student interns, and seasoned professionals who were unemployed or underemployed and part-time help from local parents who were choosing a different work-life balance for their family. Okay, how do I get to the next level? I thought I would try SCORE. If you don't know about SCORE, it's a team of retired executives who provide one-on-one counseling free of charge to the small business community. After my first meeting just last month, I decided that this was the outside advisory board that I had been missing and sorely needed. And my SCORE team is helping me to set some strategic goals and develop definitive steps to meet those goals. I'm meeting with them monthly, getting the direction, push, and advice that I need to bring Sak Environmental to the next level. I'm also excited for future growth as we expand into the federal market sector through the new federal Woman-Owned Small Business Certification Program. Public sector projects account for about 10% of our workload, but we're seeking to increase that to about 30%. The public bidding and proposal process is very time-intensive, costly, cumbersome with paperwork, and very competitive. It seems to favor long-established firms and incumbents who know the people and the systems. But the small business certifications and the set-aside goals for small businesses and contracts are helping us to break in and prove ourselves with state, municipal, and hopefully federal clients as well. So in summary, with a lot of hard work and the state and federal small business resources, Sak Environmental is doing pretty well. I'm fulfilling my goal of being able to create a company that's family-friendly, allows individuals to pursue their personal and professional goals, and focuses on improving the environment and creating a sustainable future, as well as creating local job opportunities. As we approach our 10-year anniversary, I'm proud of the company that I've created and for being able to provide for my family, my future, and my employees. But this is not easy. There are a lot of resources out there, and I applaud you for that, but navigating the complex landscape of federal and state programs is difficult. My advice to small businesses is find a mentor. That might be someone through SCORE, or through a program like Enterprise, or a fellow small business owner, or some other business advisor. Small business owners, as you know, are very, very busy. We have multiple hats every day, and our work day extends into the evening and weekend. Anything that can be done to coordinate resources and contacts into a single place or single resource, I know there's been a website portal being talked about to consolidate resources. That's a wonderful idea and would be very helpful to us. So that's my story. I thank you all for your work in supporting small businesses, and I encourage you to continue to improve and to improve what you do. It isn't always easy being a small business owner, but it is very satisfying. It allows me a lot of personal growth, and it's a creative outlet, and it really makes an impact on the local communities and the economy in general. Just seeing what I have been able to do in a service business, we don't manufacture a product, and to grow in the past 5 or 6 years the way we are, and adding 5 or 6 new jobs in that time period is a real accomplishment for most small businesses. So, thank you for inviting me here and letting me share that.